force your hand or run ahead of your voice. In the middle of the valley I rest, knowing I'm never alone. I won't trade your presence for glory that will fade away. What the world calls victory in the desert will not stay. And to worship you is what keeps me standing, even when my strength is gone. I will not lose this battle, for my faith is not built on what I see. To praise you in the middle of temptation is more than resistance. Even if I can't see tomorrow, today I know you care for me.
When the bread feels far away and the waiting weighs on me, I remember heaven sustains all who trust you endlessly. I won't throw myself down just to prove your power is real. I would rather obey in silence and test you just to feel. When my strength begins to fail, your care will reach me there. The same God who sends the manna never leaves his children bare. To worship you is what keeps me standing, even when the fire's near. I will not lose this battle. My victory is staying faithful to praise you in the middle of temptation. It's more than strategy. Even if I can't see tomorrow, today I know you care for me. This desert is not my end. It's a place of shaping faith. Heaven works while I am waiting. Your hand is keeping me safe, and to worship you is what keeps me standing. I will not give up my faith. This desert season will come to an end. The Lord is taking care of me.
heavens feel so quiet, and no answer comes my way. My heart is learning how to trust, even when I can't explain. The desert tries to teach my soul that waiting still is faith. Not every miracle is loud. Some are formed while we stay. I don't need the sound of applause or signs to carry on. If your voice is still calling me, I choose to stand and stay. I will be faithful in silence when no one else can see. We'll stay. There are days when bread feels scarce and strength begins to fade. Yeah, I remember you sustain. In the silence, when no one else can see, I will be faithful in the process, even without clarity. If everything around grows quiet, my faith will not decay. will stay.
Desert does not define me. He is shaping me, but I don't yet see the miracle.
Heaven works quietly.
I will be faithful in the silence until the break of day. If I don't get to see the tunnels, I still choose faith. The one who made the balance is faithful. Nothing will stop His what God has started in me, He surely will complete.
When everything says it's over and silence tries to speak too loud, I remember every word you spoke. Not one has fallen to the ground. The days go on, the weight is heavy, but your truth still remains. Even when all things are shaking, my heart chooses still to believe. This is not the end of the story. It's just the middle of the road. Heaven has not been delayed. Everything's under your control. There is still a promise standing. There is still life yet to rise. Every word you have declared, nothing can deny. There is still a promise in me. Even when I cannot see, I will rest in your faithfulness. I know you'll do it faithfully. Yeah. I learned to wait upon you when no signs were in my sight. I discovered hope is stronger than a past that's left behind. Every step was fully noticed. Not one prayer was ever lost. The God who keeps His promises has never forgotten us. If the night insists on staying, morning surely will appear. Time does not rule over heaven. You are God forever near. There is still a promise. never stop believing what began within my hands will be finished by your power. Some days the ground feels dry and heaven seems so far away. My heart is learning how to wait without letting go of faith. Slow steps, a weary road, but I refuse to turn back now. Even when I cannot feel you, I still know you're here somehow. It's not about controlling time or knowing what comes next. It's trusting in the God who holds every single step ahead. I will walk until the desert ends, holding tightly to your hand. Even tired, I will stand my ground, for your voice will lead me on. Though the horizon fades from sight and fear tries to stop my way, I will stand upon your promise. I know it will not fail. The desert shows what's in my heart, reveals who